So is this true that premature aging is uh, due to genetic? क्या कुछ भी करो ना genetic है ये
Yes,
तो होने वाला है. So how much do you
right.
think is genetic really plays a very important role or doesn't, or is it like 50-50? I
No,
can.
it definitely plays an important role. See, what happens is, we are born with certain set of genes, with certain set of predispositions that we would say, all right. ये predisposition तभी trigger होते हैं. Now we have, suppose let us take something very common, okay, diabetes or blood pressure for that matter. We are born with genes or we are born with susceptibility or with predisposition to say diabetes. Okay, so I have diabetes running in my family. Somewhere down the line, I will get diabetes. Now, what triggers this genes is what is important. Stress is a major trigger factor for this. So, specifically now in the times of pandemic, we are seeing a lot of people with diabetes, जिनको पहले नहीं था, अब हो चुका है.
अब हो गया है हाँ.
Why? Yes. Why? Because the predisposition was always there. It was always underlying. It wanted a trigger factor to bring it up to the surface. So probably the virus is the trigger factor. It causes a havoc in the body, and that has been the trigger factor. It's not just the virus, the emotional stress that goes through it, the physical imbalance, and lots of other things that goes through it works as the trigger factor for the predisposition, something that is underlying to be triggered up for the volcano to come out. It's something like that. So genetics, yes, it definitely has a very important role. But what is important is the stress factor or the trigger factor
So
which brings it up to the surface.
you don't have to allow your epigenetic factor
Exactly.
on, like वो switch on करने चाहिए.
Exactly.
Right.
Right. So when do you not do that? With a healthy lifestyle, with a very good diet, with a balanced stress, a control life. I wouldn't say, see, a stress-free life is not possible for anybody of us, for at any age group. All right. So what is important? Stress management, to identify what are your predispositions, to not let the button on and keep it off only. How much ever we can avoid. कभी ना कभी तो होने ही वाला है, लेकिन graying अगर premature graying होती है, तो it's something we see a lot of teens coming up specifically at this age, this era of bad diet, bad lifestyle, and the
Lifestyle.
pandemic. Yes, yes, yes.
Correct.
So
So
this
I
is
want
exactly.